Ahoy you all, hello. It is Tees, good day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. So, I don't know if this is one of the many prophecies that have to come forth before all hell hits the fan. But literally, as I'm noticing things, it's literally just becoming very evident what the hell's going on and what time it is. But I want to say right now, at a time such as this will be the fall of the tough guy or even the tough gal. Because with all the craziness going on in the world and with us being set up and all of this hopelessness going around where everybody want to be scared, and even that aspect with everybody running around being scared, no man or woman has the gumption, the nerve, or even the room to call themselves a tough guy anymore. I don't care if you're part of Hell's Angels, I don't care if you're a thug, I don't care if you're a setup gal, whoever the hell you think you are. All that shit flies out the window. Because even police too, like y'all, nobody's exempt. Because again, it's a time such as this. This is part of end time prophecy. They said there's a time where the man will turn from the woman, and that can go in either way, either because he's gay, or because he's just like, okay, something happening, some kind of spell or whatever it is, the man is going to separate from the woman to leave her unprotected, you know. And it kind of made me think, it's very random, but it made me think of myself, and then it made me think of Judge Mathis, how when everybody was throwing stones at the wife, and this is not just me or him, I'm just saying from my experience and then me just thinking out. The women, especially black women, are labeled the nag if you're literally reaching out to a man, or your quote-unquote man that you're supposed to be belonging to. Y'all supposed to be quote-unquote share the same last name, or quote-unquote call yourself, whatever it is. You want your man around, especially at a time such as these are dangerous times. You see what I'm saying? So instead of calling the lady a nag, because it's like, why are you saying that she's nagging while you're going for months, weeks at a time? She's literally left for dead, you know? She might as well be a single mother. That's why I don't understand what men who can talk trash about a woman who actually wants a man around, because a woman just sitting by herself with children, that's the #1 target in any war, okay? So, for y'all flimsy, faggot-ass men, yes, I did say the F word. I use profanity, or whatever you want to call it. This is English. But y'all, seriously, I literally heard a man on a podcast saying the reason why these young men, or these men these days, are gay because women are masculine. How the hell dare you blame your busted rubber bands on a woman? You see what I'm saying? That's how you know. At a time, I don't know if that means, okay, these men are just defeated and they need somebody. Oh, y'all bitches. That flimsy shit. I'm telling you. That's the worst impression that a man could show the world, that you're weak, scared, or you don't want to protect. You gonna leave your women for dead. That's basically letting them know, this slaughter gonna be easy, because basically what you're saying is only a handful of us are gonna fight back. Another thing too, I seen, it was a guy in Chicago who was pretty much saying, oh, y'all Venezuelans, oh, this ain't Colorado. Only different kind of, we got those sticks, like pretty much like, we ain't gonna tolerate it here. Bitch, Chicago was one of the first places to get taken over. You can't speak for all niggers in Chicago. Hell, half of y'all brainwashed, lost, loose booty niggas are fully vaccinated. And y'all, I'm not even gonna, this isn't the video to attack the men. I'm just saying with these women too, women ain't shit. I'm just saying for the men, the quote-unquote protectors, the ones who want to be treated like a king, the one who wants somebody to submit to them and to kiss your butt or to follow you. Y'all want to act like buck broken, loose booty hoes, then it's like, that's probably why the women are either running to other women or just becoming a damn man themselves. You see what I'm saying? So at a time such as this, no man, gay, straight, rich or poor, should be talking shit about women, period. If that's showing your femininity. You see what I'm saying? You supposed to be a grown ass. Can you imagine a warrior? Just look back, because like I said, we became the softest, weakest, forgettiest people this side of hell. It's just like, we're just so weak. We're worse. Even in slavery days, you think like, okay, well, just we get torn apart or get our hands tore off for not working to the bone. And you'll think that'd be scary enough to beat the life out of us. And it wasn't. These days, we have reached that brick wall when it comes to men. It's just that we are a disgrace. Literally, you got men turning their nose up at you because you're noticing what the hell's going on in the world. So you want me to trot around like everything's fine? You see what I'm saying? But that's what the fully vaccinated would do to you. That's what the fully indoctrinated would do to you. If you're easily conformed, you might as well go ahead and rip your butt ring out yourself. Because like I said, that's what's going to happen. You fold over when they come through, oh yes. Oh yes. Or they're going to take you the long way. That's why I say this ain't the time to be no flimsy Birkin bag wearing, hip switching man these days. That sounds like, good God. That sounds like, oh my goodness. It like literally, I guess you can call me the fly on the wall when it comes to the spiritual realm. It said literally it's going to come to a point where you get these married men where they're just going to openly say, you know what? I'm leaving this bitch that I'm married to. And I'm actually going to come out with my man that I've been laying up with this whole time. It's going to be a rise of that too. A rise of the DL man. So basically, the fall of the tough guy and the rise of guy on guy. That's why I said, men who looking up to Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels is your hero. This is going to be a bumpy ride, this war. You know, a very bumpy ride. All these flimsy ass men, they more scared than the women. My God. Literally, you got royalty, and like I say, I can't speak for this for sure, because I don't know what's going on as far as royalty business. And like I said, it's not like I'm not in bed with any type of royalty. I don't know them, but it's when it comes to spiritually. Yeah. So spiritually, actually, there's a lot of spiritual rumors. Let me go ahead and spit that part out too. Okay, so when it comes to the blackface, it seems like the niggers are always, and any nigger, it could be a nigger from America and a nigger from abroad, any of them. You got that dark skin, that's called deception. And I promise you, that blackface will be the death of us. Because it's either going to be a nigger leading us to slaughter, or it's the nigger that's going to be the face of the damn terrorist, or it's going to be a nigger that pretty much gives you the whole, oh, I'm the savior, or here, let me help you, whatever it is. You thought it was the pink menu, it's going to be a nigger, trust me. Put a nigger, have a nigger do it. Even with Chase Bank is up to something too. They're preparing too. They're preparing for the new world, or they're preparing for what's to come. That's why they're letting this bank fraud go on. And it's like an inside job. It's kind of like, okay, hey, somebody break the window over here, and then once people start breaking the windows, I can say, hey, well, since the windows are broken due to busted windows, now we all have to switch. We got to switch to Babylon now. You know, so it's one of the Chase Bank. I've been banking with Chase Bank maybe 15, 20 years now. And actually, I can honestly say that I love these demonic things that it's part of the system. I can say with a straight face, I actually love these things because it's like, it's convenient for me, beneficial to me. They've been cool to me, but it's like, these are setups. Amazon, all that. They get you sucked in, get you comfortable, then they will flip on you. Trust me. They're going to ask you, it's going to come a time where you conform or you get left for dead. So Chase Bank is up to something because they got new regulation where they're going to stop taking credit card payment when it comes to like anything has to do with credit. So it's going to be one of those things where, okay, my point is to suck all of your money. Credit, I don't know if credit is flying out the window or if just Chase credit card flying out the window when it comes to doing things credit based. So I found that really interesting, you know, amongst other things. So I would say keep that in mind. But literally, this time such as this with the whole men, like if men got the nerve to speak out against women, I would say just find your tribe. Don't be out there telling nobody unless you're literally telling them for their safety. If a man wants to be falling up behind a woman that he loves, or the woman wants, then that's their business. You getting these these flimsy ass men and these single half dead women getting online giving people relationship advice to be like them. Oh well, I'm gay. I got 3, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, hell, y'all are too weak. These men these days, you are. So you can't get on how the woman is so damn masculine while you're weak as hell. You can't blame your that busted bussy ass wrist. Oh no, you don't blame that on that. No woman, ain't no woman torn to your ass. At least I don't hope not. No woman beat the masculine. I know a man gotta beat the masculine. I can promise you that. Just like the slave master did, tore that ass up too. And like I said, yes, it's gonna be gruesome because this is the time. We're at that time, baby. If it ain't the man that's gonna get tore up, it's the woman and the children. You see what I'm saying? So this is why. This ain't the time. You flimsy ass men, y'all spit the dicks out and let's go. Let's wake up. That faggot ass niggas. I'm just so disgusted because literally you got these men, all y'all so grown ass, muscular ass men, had the nerve to turn your nose up at the women. And literally, that's literally what they want. They want the man rivaling with the woman rising up against the man. And that's exactly where they need you. I don't know if that's the last straw before this shit hits the fan, or if it hit the fan even more, because some people are feeling it. But it's like, yeah, no, that tough guy, tough gal shit flies out the window. The tough ass police officers, you don't sit your controlled ass down, please. Their job is to shoot niggers and maybe sometimes unruly pink people if they get in the way. But no, those are the slave masters, hound dogs. Okay? Same with the feds, same with anybody. Any government agencies are, yeah, so y'all flimsy ass men that are scared of the truth or scared of women, or you want power but you just as flimsy, or you just more gay than she is. You rather be with a man that knew how to submit. But I was so blown away with this guy. This guy was named Quentin. What's his name? Somebody. What is it? Anton Daniels. Yeah, look up the guy Quentin. Yeah, he's the one that said that. That's how you know these men, these bitch ass men these days. Please, hell, sometimes some of y'all women and children are best on your own. Because that's the last thing you want is some flimsy ass man around holding your damn shoulder when she hits the fan. He looking at you to save him. Pussy ass. That's why, no. That scary ass, just be quiet shit, no. That you gonna roll over and fold over, you might as well go take your ass right to the slave man, let him finish your ass off, literally. Yeah, y'all wanna fold over. But yeah, there was so many revelations that came out where it's gonna be the face of a nigger, and that's what's gonna crack. That's another thing too. I never knew for about I think over a month now, whatever was going on in the UK. You know how they had those race riots going on? I didn't know what the hell's going on, but the update was, and I don't know this to be true, because like I said, I did not know. I only knew of the smoke. Hey, there's a race war going on. But I guess the long and short of that was a young black man or black boy. I think he was either a teen or maybe between 17 or 20, probably 17. I think he was like a young teen, but basically a young black man or young black boy. He harmed pink children. So I think he killed a few pink children. I don't know how true that is, but I guess that's what happened. And also too, they say what that was, when you see these people in form, you get a demon, you get a person who's demon possessed, and then you get a person who's just a full-fledged demon. I'm actually a demon with a body now. Like I say, I don't need your body to drive me. And you get people like that. So I want to say it's rumored that young man who killed those children, he was a demon in the flesh. He wasn't a demon who stole your body, a demon in the flesh. Even that guy who shot that woman in the face in Chicago, or I think Springfield, that was a demon in the flesh. You see what I'm saying? You get one. It's a difference than being possessed and then actually just having a demonic. It's called shape shifting. Like if I'm a demon, okay, I'm a demon, and I'm gonna come to you in the form of President Trump. I'm not saying he's a demon. I'm just saying this is how it works. I have a body now. I don't need to steal your body. You know, some demons like, damn, I need a body. They're looking around. Who can I possess, or what can I jump into? No. You get some of them who got to hop body to body, like perhaps I got to touch you or look at you in order for me to jump into your body. And you get demons who, this is my body. I literally shape-shifted or conformed into a human, or quote-unquote human. Or you can call them a serial killer, because when they come in, like to say, when I get in human form, I'm doing damage. You see what I'm saying? I'm not here to help you. So basically, that's what's happening. When you get these people who just randomly kill people or do this random stuff, and then they don't seem to know to do with them, those are demons in the flesh. Versus a demon just taking over your body. Just so FYI. Another thing too, that was an update, and I hope this ain't true, but I can very well see it being true, because it only makes sense as far as what's going to spark off the next, or basically spark off the war, if you ask me. I don't know. It could be anything, but more than likely it's going to be based off a race war. So this was another one, because I'm hearing so many different stories, but this is me as a fly on the wall in the spiritual realm. So you know how one side will say, okay, watch out for Kamala. Kamala's killing us. And if Kamala gets in there, we're finish lined. We're flat lined. But here's another thing too, is of a flip. If Trump gets in there, then this also was said too. Trump get in there, he's gonna get flat lined. And then if somebody flatline him and a nigger is the face of it, you don't think these pink people are gonna raise hell that a nigger killed their savior? Yes, that is a race war. Matter of fact, that might cause a world war. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people, this is a worldwide thing. This war is worldwide. And so I would say, if you get so much as a nigger rising up to kill their savior, yes, that would be hell. If a nigger rise up and beat them in an election, that's a race war. You see what I'm saying? All I did was win. You see what I'm saying? And you know that's gonna be hell to pay. Let alone if a nigger rises up to take out their savior. Just do the math on what the hell's gonna happen next. That's all I'm saying. So, and honestly, they say with that one too, more than likely that may be a shapeshifter too, because I'm not sure if you could actually, well, they do it all the time as far as paying niggers to do dumb stuff or using a nigger as the face of their crimes. But for some reason, just the fact that there's always a nigger available, whether he shapeshifted or not, or if it's a robot or not, it's something that I can still believe it though. Even if this is a fully staged event, there still will be at least one nigger willing to be the villain. You see what I'm saying? Just like there's always a nigger, somebody willing to be the Cardi bitch. Always a nigger willing to be the one sucking up all the peanuts out of here. It's always, always your black ass trying to be a part of something. You see what I'm saying? Those are called the conforming niggas. Those are dangerous. Yeah, so it's really mind blowing to the point where I'm just like, oh my goodness. If only I was a fly on the wall in the spiritual realm. But I'm like, these epiphanies are just something. They're really something. To where if we literally lost ourselves, the people of today, they don't know what real life is. All they know is a simulation through social media and the lies that they hear on the news. I got a piece of both worlds. I got a piece of normal and whatever the hell this is today. And like I say, these days are sickening. I don't know if this is because we're in the midst of war, we're in the process of being poisoned and indoctrinated and flip-flopped. Women are quote-unquote masculine, and men are quote-unquote gay, to say the least. That's just, sorry, I don't have to keep saying epithets, but I'm just like, this shit, And I'm not even talking about the ones with the busted wrist and the busted butt. I'm talking about the ones who's supposed to be, I'm a real man, the warrior. I work out. Yeah, please, yeah, you work out. You work your boyfriend out too. But then having her still turn around like you ain't gay, because you ain't the one wearing the slip around here. Please. You think because you the reason because your boyfriend gay that you ain't just as gay as he is? He's just wearing the handbag. That's the only difference between y'all two. Abominations. Yeah, so for y'all fake ass tough guys, and I'm not saying that the men in Chicago are flimsy. I'm just saying that tough shit needs to fly out the window, because again, half of y'all are fully vaccinated. That's nothing to you. If you fully vaccinated, please. Those nanobites tell you to sit down and be scared. That's exactly what you're gonna do. Sit down and be scared, because that's what the serum told you to do. You're controlled by that. And a lot of y'all think y'all slick. Oh, I just got to get it from my job. You've actually received the first part of the mark of the beast, because those nanobites will gear you in the right department. There was a gentleman that he was basically saying that he received. Now this is a pink man, and he's like in the woods of New York. So he lived like cabin style in New York. And he was basically saying, he was like, well, I was in a dark part of my life around that time, and long story short, I got the serum just for suicidal purposes. Basically, he was trying to commit suicide. He was like, well, let me just get this. Hopefully this will take me out, because I'm just tired of living. I don't like the way life is going. And like I say, this was around COVID real bad, so he probably figured, ain't no sense in getting sick, and ain't no sense in dealing with this here. You know what? Give it to me, because hopefully it'll take me out. And he said, instead of it taking him out, it actually caused very severe health problems to where he couldn't lift his left arm. So it sounds like he's in the process of having a stroke, because that's one of the symptoms too. Stroke or brain aneurysm. Basically, you can either, well, I guess that is still in the head. The stroke starts in the brain, and then it basically collapses your left side. And that's literally saying, I have trouble lifting my left arm. If I do, there's so much pain. Then he said he caught it really bad 2 or 3 times. So he said basically after he got it, he noticed a huge change. Health problems, can't move around, pain, and basically his body's preparing for a stroke, so to speak. He's giving symptoms of a stroke. So, with that being said too, and I give this information because with me, it's to get it while it's hot. There's only so long that I can preach from the mountain before either A, getting ripped off the air, before getting silence, because like I said, all of this useful information, this will be illegal. And I'm not saying that I don't break the law or don't break the rules. I mean, I do when it's time for change, but I'm just saying there's going to come a time where I've already done said what I have to say, and I need to get my ass out the way, because this is real life. This is a real war, like I said. And as much as people want to dick around like everything's sweet, you want to walk around like everything's normal, more than likely you're probably vaccinated, because those are the ones who are living in a real delusion. You thought these people, these men and women out here are delusional because they're on social media? No, a lot of these people are delusional because they have that artificial simulation in their third eye. Literally, like I said, that stuff goes right to your brain and other organs, to say the least. It goes right to your brain. That means it's going to tell you, whisper in your ear, through that part of your brain that's for the hearing and part of your consciousness. It will tell your ass to sit down somewhere when shit hits the fan, or keep your eyes closed during this. When someone needs you, when a man or woman needs you to step up, no, keep your eyes closed, because you have conformed. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, that's the first part of the mark of the beast. Second part is actually fully conforming. That's the first part. Oh, okay, wow, oh, you passed the test. You passed step one. Then they step two, they just gonna come in and ask you, how bad do you want to survive? It seems like y'all hurting real bad, ain't you, out there? Hey, if things don't look crazy around you, yeah. So that means if things are real bad out there, more than likely a lot of people are gonna conform, because shit ain't sweet out here. You see what I'm saying? So if you have that mindset to where you're easily conformed, don't hop your conformed, controlled ass online telling people how to leave the women alone or leave these men alone. Now, if it ain't something, leave them alone for your safety. If it's just strictly for relationship purposes, shut your ass up. Please be safe. But don't be trying to, leave your wife, leave your husband. Bitches, if y'all don't shut up. Because that's literally, that's the number one trick in war. You bust everybody up, separate them, and attack. But y'all too stupid to see it. Especially you damn men. Y'all supposed to be the leaders. You want to get offended that the women don't listen to you, and you just as flimsy as she is, if not worse. She's masculine, you over there, busting it wide open for all the king's men. Goodness. So I'm gonna say, I don't want any flimsy man with or without a butt ring. You please shut up. That Kevin Samuel shit, it's to the point now where y'all might be first on the guillotine. Now that's another thing too. The guillotine, you know how I prefer the guillotine? The guillotine's coming out to those who don't want to conform. That was another thing too, as far as the fly on the wall. Yeah, for those who don't want to conform, or those people like me, they had the nerve to want to slap me on me. Excuse me? Yes, me. The ones who can hear, see, and hear. Yes. So the brain dead, they ain't worried about y'all, because y'all gonna jump as soon as they say jump. Because I'm sure you done already got fully vaccinated. You gonna jump anyway. Sorry, because y'all that tough and y'all that fully conformed. How you tough and them nanobites telling you to roll over when shit gets real? Everybody's tough now until they life flash before their eyes, and then they the first one folding over. Hello, I'm over here, don't shoot. Shut your ass up. All fucking tough. That's another thing too. Then he talking about, we got sticks. Yeah, back to that guy from Chicago. He was pretty much saying we got sticks. So basically saying we either got machine guns or we got some kind of weapons that y'all don't have. First of all, if that's a federally funded war, you got a federally funded war versus some thug nigga that probably stole his gun. You see what I'm saying? I'm sure they got a plethora of ammo, meaning they don't have to worry about ammo, food, water, clothes, and shelter. You do. So while you're in the midst, that's why they're bringing us down to zero. If y'all don't get this, then you will learn the hard way. Like, I don't say shit for no reason. I know what the hell I'm looking at. They're bringing us down a notch to weaken you for war. So when shit pops off, you either gonna be easily conformed, you're gonna be vulnerable, you either gonna be ready to be slaughtered, or you're gonna be ready to conform. That's how that works. So that's why I say, if y'all got a time such as this, if you got time to fight amongst each other, or you got time to leave people for dead, and you are just as useless as you'll end up, a damn casualty. So that's why I say, if you don't have that coming together mindset, you actually want to live and survive instead of throwing people under the bus and leaving folks for dead, leaving your women and children for dead, all while demanding respect from someone here or abroad. You'll think like, I'll just go overseas and get respected. I'll go over there to a third world country where there's riddled with disease. That's why everybody got diseases now, because everybody from these third world countries are coming here. Y'all think it's because of hot girl summer, because all the men are gay. No, it's because you got all of your criminals, all your diseases that you ever thought of now here in America. Fucking up this land. Like I said, that's a part of war too. Tearing all this shit up. Tear this shit up. Kill these people. And then let's bring on the new program. That's how that works. But like I said, when you're brain dead, you don't see this stuff. Now, I'll give the young people the benefit of the doubt. I want to say maybe 25 and younger. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, because around those times, that was the times where things were changing, where, okay, we're becoming a part of the social media, or we're becoming more brainwashed. like I say, I live both sides of the world. I live where normal, where it's like, oh, you go from not having a phone or not having, basically your electronics doing everything for you, to where you're more hands-on, to now, oh, everything, oh, wow, I ain't got to go grocery shopping, they come to my door, okay, to the convenience. You go from being hands-on to being overly convenient, which could be detrimental too, because if I'm overly convenient, I need my device for food, clothes, shelter, and banking and all that. They shut that device down, then what? Now I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off because I'm not used to doing things hands-on. This is why I say DIY, because it's going to come a time you're going to do it yourself, or you're going to be indoctrinated, so to speak. Do it yourself, or you're going to fall short of the glory because you ain't going to know what to do. Turn your phone off right now, and then your neck will start you immediately going to convulsions. That's a part of the plan, and it's also going to be used against you in this war. I think that was it. I want to say, was there a little bit more stuff on there? Yeah, but pretty much, yeah, and then watching out for that savior. Something about that black savior. And here's the thing, too. There ain't no such thing. Only one who I believe it could be the black savior is the black Messiah. And even then, you have to be careful. You have to, who is that? You know what I'm saying? Even if you do see the black Messiah, you got to really fully examine that. Put on your spiritual glasses, because, like I say, niggers are very deceptive. You thought you had to watch out for pink people? Niggers are very deceptive. But like I say, you don't know if that's a shapeshifter. Because it is rumored, too, that the devil is nappy-headed. I'm not even trying to be funny. You'll think like, oh, it's just to watch out for the pink devils. No. Trust me. I would not be surprised if there was a nigger behind all of this. And it was rumored. It was rumored literally before I called myself awakening to the truth. That's probably the main thing that woke me up. When it was the epiphany, or when it was something that was said that, while we think we're living in racist countries, and we're living in a racist, or an unbalanced world, and you thought it was the pink man, and it's a black face this whole time, pulling strings, telling you, telling you no niggers, it's a black face this whole time. Remember I said we are the gift and the curse. We can be your Messiah, or we can be the death of you. And I can honestly vouch for that and say that's very true. Yeah, hell, that's the same thing for me. I can help you or I can harm you. Most of the time, I will help you. So you can consider yourself very lucky for that. Because most of the time, my first reaction will be to help you. My first reaction is to uplift you. And I'm not saying I won't bite your head off. I won't slap you on that guillotine. But that's going to be last resort. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to come before you with the mind to harm you. Okay? You get some niggers that come with a smile on their face. Oh, and you better believe they're coming to bite your head off. That's whatever this Antichrist is. That's another thing too, the Antichrist. Now, I heard that more than once, and we're looking at, oh, Trump is the Antichrist. Trump. No. Trump. When I say Trump is a sweet angel, even with his criminal record, Trump is a sweet angel compared to Kamala, Obama, and Michelle. Okay, those are three quote unquote niggers, and those are the most dangerous niggers you'll ever meet in this election. And you can flip a coin on any three of those on who's the Antichrist. You see what I'm saying? Flip a coin on any three of them. If they land on any three of them, there's still some coalition there. Now, it was another thing as far as the fly on the wall. It was rumored that, now I heard one side said it was Michelle Obama, another side said it was Obama as far as the Antichrist. Now, Obama for sure is Antichrist, because he's the reason why we're all gay right now. He's the reason why y'all men walking around like y'all quote unquote real men, but y'all really laying up with men. Yeah, I'm gonna blame that one on Obama. Because he got the children gay, he's gay, we're gay. Now everybody walk around with the rainbow. All the men sucking up all the damn penis. So women don't become the men in the relationship. You see what I'm saying? All under Obama. And then Michelle. You don't know what him or her is up to. Or he or she, whatever their epithets are. You don't know what they're up to. Like I say, so if they come back, and trust me, if Democrats, it'll be hell to pay either way. So honestly, it doesn't matter who the hell gets in there. A Democrat get in there, you are finished. And if a Republican get in there, you are finished. Because anybody harms, and if y'all niggers harm their savior, oh, it's a wrap. Those hillbillies are gonna let off. Because you, a fellow nappyhead, harmed their savior. And like I say, more than likely that'll be a shapeshifter, but they don't know that. All they see is a black face. Hell, it can very easily be a simulation. That can very easily be AI. But no. There's going to be a nigger face on it. That's what's going to go down in history. So that's why I said be careful. and everybody are not to be around. I'm not saying you'll just get bunk up with anybody who you see, but it's like, this ain't the time to be fighting rivaling. This ain't the time for man versus woman at a time such as this. And that's another thing, if we're too asleep to see that, then you're already a casualty. I would say just take yourself out, because there's no sense in getting in the way. Seriously. So, I want to say I got it all out. Yeah, I want to say I did. Yeah, so, what was that guy's name? And for some reason I keep forgetting that guy's name, but I think his last name was Kaufman. The mayor of Colorado. So the Aurora, Colorado mayor, he was the one that pretty much confirmed that this war, or at least the ones in Colorado. So basically the ones in Colorado, they're all the same gang. Whatever that gang is, whatever that Venezuelan gang is, they are federally funded. So those are staged events, as I mentioned, and he confirmed it. So I got my confirmation. So therefore, I'm not deemed a liar. I'm not just saying something because the moon is out. Like, I'm seeing what that. I say what's going on because I see it. This ain't no a demon is not whispering in my ear. I'm not a quote unquote psychic. Now sometimes I will wake up out of my sleep because I'm like, oh, that I'll get an epiphany. But I don't get any. I don't channel any. I don't say, oh, okay, demon, what's going to happen tomorrow? Like, I'm not like with this, whatever the symptoms, wherever the symptoms getting their information from. That's not me. Okay. I see things in real life. I see whatever my eyes, ears, and common sense take. So I take what my eyes see, times the truth, divided by common sense. That's literally all I do. That's it. So in case those was wondering, because someone else, they're like, oh my God, are you a female prophet? And I'm thinking, no. I have very great vision. I can see and smell what the rock is cooking. But thank you though. I am partially flattered. But I want to say I got it all out. If not, I will return. Be well, be safe.